Firefighters worked through the night in Ukraine's eastern city of Kharkiv after Russia launched a fresh wave of attacks on Ukraine's two largest cities, Kyiv and Kharkiv, early Saturday, 24th January. Ukrainian officials say the strikes involved both drones and missiles, targeting civilian areas and critical infrastructure, leaving at least one person dead and 15 others injured. According to Ukraine's Air Force, air defense systems were activated over the capital Kyiv as Russian drones and missiles approached from multiple directions. Explosions were heard across the city as emergency crews rushed to damaged sites. In Kharkiv, the situation was even more intense. Kharkiv's mayor, Ihor Terekhov, said 25 drones hit several districts of the city over a span of nearly 2.5 hours. At least 11 people were injured, many of them civilians. Writing on Telegram, Mayor Terekhov revealed that the drones struck a dormitory housing displaced people, a hospital, and even a maternity hospital, locations that are protected under international humanitarian law. Firefighters battled blazes at multiple locations, while rescue teams searched through debris for survivors. Hospitals in the city were put on emergency footing as injured residents were rushed in for treatment. Kharkiv, located just 30 kilometers from the Russian border, has been a frequent target since the war began. Despite repeated strikes, the city has continued to function, with residents relying on emergency responders to keep essential services running. What makes this latest attack particularly significant is its timing. The strikes came just hours after negotiators from Ukraine, Russia, and the United States completed the first round of talks in the United Arab Emirates. These talks are part of renewed diplomatic efforts to find a path toward ending the nearly 4-year-long war. While no major breakthrough has been announced so far, the continued attacks underscore the fragile state of negotiations and the reality on the ground for ordinary Ukrainians. Ukraine's leadership has repeatedly accused Russia of targeting civilian infrastructure to break morale during winter, a charge Moscow denies. As daylight broke in Kyiv and Kharkiv, residents assessed the damage once again: shattered windows, scorched buildings, and lives disrupted overnight. For firefighters, doctors, and rescue workers, it was another long night on the front lines, not of diplomacy, but of survival. And as talks continue behind closed doors, Ukraine's cities remain under fire, reminding the world that the war is far from over.